live. Welcome in to Defend the Indefensible, episode 47. Episode 47. Oh, let me turn this off. Let me turn that off before we get a copyright strike. Tonight we'll be doing Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you? One is a statement, objective one at that, and the next one is a question. For the individuals that voted for the party that freed the slaves, as they so often try to throw in our faces, you sure don't seem to be standing on it today. So if you're a Trump supporter, request up in the box and see if you can answer the question. I'll get this first guy up here. And I believe the call-in number is available on YouTube. So we should be good. Perfecto. American Advocate, did you vote for Trump?
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
American Advocate, did you vote for Trump?
You can hear me. I voted for Chase Oliver.
Okay. Trump supporters, request up in the box. You're the demographic of people I'd like to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you can call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. Let me get my backup in here. Get that up in the box. If you did not vote for Donald Trump, no one cares what you think about your non-vote for the person who's currently on the background. Just a quick little reminder, little prerequisite right here. Otherwise, you don't need to be in the box. Cool beans. Also, guys, make sure you follow the backup right there. Make sure you follow the backup. Do you guys hear the story that's happening with Gavin Newsom? Well, this took place in February, but I'm only recently catching wind of it. Gavin Newsom is now being called a racist, and he was being called a racist because he was at an event, a black event specifically, or a predominantly black event, and he spoke on SAT tests, and they was talking about how he graduated a certain kind of score, and he was saying, I'm not trying to offend anyone, this is a score that I have, blah, 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 blah. And then Donald Trump went on his ramble about it. They called me racist. Gavin Newsom's the racist, simply because he spoke on the fact that he had not so great score, and then some other people did, and tried to make it a racist ordeal because he was at a black area. And I'm like, okay, cool. Doesn't work that way, but by your logic, the things you've said at predominantly black events would also be racist. We could talk about the NABJ. We could talk about his rallies in specific places like Georgia. We could talk about when he looked at the crowd. Look at my African Americans. We could talk about the recent Black History Month event that he held at the White House. You guys remember what he said there? Nothing. Anyways, White House, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right. Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you?
How is Donald Trump racist?
Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you? There's a question in that you did not answer.
I'm not racist.
Wonderful. Great. Then why do you vote for him?
Why is he racist? Can you substantiate
Donald
that?
Trump's had a 60-year history, about 60-year history of racism, and it's been well documented and displayed. Are you telling me that you're unaware of a single example?
Yes.
Cool. Great. Wonderful. Donald Trump's attacks on DEIA specifically, before he was even the president, and then especially afterwards, has shown his clear disdain for particular demographics, particularly black people, who he would deem to be lesser based off of the things he says about DEIA.
DIA.
W's in the chat for the Erica raid. W's in the chat for the Erica raid. Appreciate you guys. Those of you who are coming in from the Erica raid, make sure you do a couple things. Hit that follow button in the top left corner if you're not following me already. Consider becoming a fan club member. Send your daily heart me's. Thank you guys for knocking out the 1 cent gift codes. I'm going to continue to set it to these little things so we get boosted out in the FYP a little bit more. Share out the live with your friends and family. Repost, add it to your story. Do all the things. All the good things. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, DEIA, every single time that's implemented, takes quality, and it focuses on race actually and gender more than it focuses on merit. We could use United Airlines for this, where United Airlines posted that they were going to try to get 40% of their next hires in the next year to either be black or woman. And in doing that, they simply said that after we're done hiring our quota of white people, that we will no longer hire people because of their race or because of their gender.
American
We're
Airlines
done
never
hiring
said
white
that.
men for the year. They
American
did say
Airlines
that they were
never
going to
said
hire 40%.
No, American Airlines never said that they were going to hire 40% black people.
No, they were going
because
to
that would
aim
be
to.
against the law.
They were going to aim to.
Aim to. Okay, so striving to get more of a certain demographic in your workforce is not a quota. A quota would be against the law. And then pulling from more diverse pools would be quite literally merit-based opportunities, because we would not be excluding demographics that are often looked over.
Right. So if you had 10
What is DEIA?
applicants, hold on. If you had 10 applicants that were all the same,
What
all
is
had the
DEIA?
same- Oh.
You can't be serious right now.
What is DIA?
There's no possible way that within 2 minutes of this conversation, you made an argument of what DEIA is, and you can't even define it.
It doesn't apply to me.
Oh, does it have to apply to you for you to know what it is, especially if you're going to make an argument against it?
I know every single time that it's implemented, it's fucking trash, and it actually is
Hey,
discriminative against. Hold on, it's
White House.
discriminative
I don't
against
like. I
woke
don't
men.
like. I don't like potatoes. Do you know why?
Why?
I just don't like potatoes.
That's okay.
Does that make any sense to you whatsoever? For me to say that I don't like something and I have no argument to articulate what my issue is with said thing? Would it make
fine.
sense
What
if I
exactly
went
is the
around
chemical
broadcasting
makeup? What
this,
exactly is the
or would have
chemical makeup of a
responses
potato?
in regards
What
to
exactly is
potatoes,
the chemical
even though I may
makeup
have
of a
never
potato?
had a potato?
What exactly is the chemical makeup of a potato?
I don't know the exact chemical makeup
Okay,
of
okay,
a
okay.
potato.
So what exactly
How is that
is
relevant to
DEI?
the fact that I just said I don't like potatoes when I would know nothing about potatoes, never had potatoes, and then I'm just being unnecessarily discriminatory towards potatoes?
Where did potatoes get their name from?
Where did potatoes get their name from? Again, that's irrelevant.
Right. So DEI, irrelevant. Let's talk about something else.
That was a really bad point because you said DEI was something. So you responded to my
Well, it's
point about
nothing anymore
DEIA
because
policies.
we're done using
You
DEI.
responded to my point about
It'll never come
DEIA
back.
policies. We can't move on to another point because, again, that was my argument. You asked for me to tell you how Donald Trump's a racist, so I gave an argument with DEIA that would explain how he is. And you responded to it, although you don't know what it is and its function. So you cannot dispute the fact that Donald Trump isn't a racist if the point that I used to define his racism or show his racism, you don't understand. Does that make sense? So again, if you don't know what DEI is, and you'd like for me to tell
the
you,
A
I have
stands for
no problem telling you.
accessibility. Fuck.
The A stands for accessibility. Okay, what about the I?
Inclusion.
And what about the E?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Quality.
Equity. And what about the D?
I don't know.
Diversity. Cool.
Oh yeah,
Great,
that's the
wonderful.
worst one right there. That's
Now
the
that
worst
you can
one.
do the bare minimum of telling me what the letters stand for, can you tell me its function?
Yeah, it's to discriminate against, it discriminates, suppress, and oppress the white man.
How can something that would incorporate diversity, inclusion, equity, and accessibility discriminate?
Because people should be hired solely based off of their merit and nothing else.
Yes, and that's exactly the point of DEIA. Congratulations. And anyone
No,
who would
it's
stand
not.
against that would not only shit on the demographics that it would seek to promote based off their qualifications, but it would also be showing that you're anti-merit.
You're just a racist, bro.
Now I'm the racist. Hey, you know what's super crazy about these conversations? Every single time we have it, whenever you guys get backed into a corner and shown that you have like IQs less, like below room temperature, you guys resort to calling other people what you can't even articulate or defend Donald Trump from being. So I think it's really, really, really embarrassing. Would you like to try again?
You haven't substantiated any claim about how.
Well, I don't know how to
Trump is
possibly do
racist.
that if you haven't addressed my
DEIA
point.
Is racist.
You have not addressed
DEIA
my point.
is
You don't
racist.
understand that, right? Can you explain to me how DEIA is racist?
Yes, DEIA is racist because it's discriminatory against white people.
How is it
let's say if there's 10
discriminatory against
applicants,
white
which
people?
I tried to explain this.
You
There's
didn't.
10 applicants. There's 10 applicants.
You gave an example that
all
was
of them-
incorrect. Would
If
you like
there's
to give
10
me a correct
applicants that all
example?
have the exact same resume, and one of them is white, the white person's less likely to get the job
Based off of what?
based off of their skin color. That's why it's racist.
Okay, so that sounds like a lawsuit and has nothing to do with DIA.
Yes, it does.
Nope. You can't tell me what DIA is because first and foremost, it would not be a hiring process, and it would not be in any way, shape, or form associated with a quota.
The quota. What is the quota?
What is a quota?
What is the quota?
I didn't say the quota. I said a quota.
Let's talk about United Airlines.
W's
quota.
for Scotty for the giggles. Goggles? Star goggles. Why did I say giggles? I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Starry. What?
Let's talk about United Airlines quota.
What about their quote-unquote quota?
Yeah, 40%.
Do you have a secondary device that you can use to look information?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay, cool. According to you, American Airlines set a quota to hire 40% black people, correct? Correct?
Sorry, I'm counting.
What are you counting?
Money.
Okay, I don't know what that has to do with you answering my question. According to you,
I couldn't
American
hear you.
Airlines. Well, also, you can't do two things at the same time. Yikes!
I can't hear
so
you while I hear money.
You
Fucking
can't hear
flapping.
you while you hear money. Aw. So again, I'm gonna ask you the question. Hopefully, you can hear me this time because you don't know how to multitask, which is pretty typical of your supporters' brain capabilities. Is your argument that American Airlines set a quota of hiring 40% black people?
Not a quota, but they aimed to try.
Well, you
to
said quota.
make-
Hold on. What? Are you walking back quota now?
No, what I'm saying is if they turn that into a quota, which seems like it was something that they really were aiming to do.
Wait. So they didn't have a quota, but it was something they were aiming to do allegedly.
No, not allegedly. They were definitely aiming to do it. They posted about it.
So they were going to do it. And what
They were
stopped them?
aiming to do it.
And what stopped them?
There's not enough black pilots.
There's not enough. So can you tell me why American Airlines would aim to hire 40% black pilots when there wasn't enough black pilots available to hire?
United Airlines, yeah, they found out that there.
Wait,
just
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
enough
I'm sorry.
time.
Is it
There's not
American
enough
or is it
educated black
United?
people flying.
Is it American or is it United?
United.
Oh, you said American a few minutes ago. You kept saying American. And
No,
now
I kept
it's
saying United.
No, you said American.
I kept saying United.
I got you. No problem. No problem.
Play it back.
Bless you.
Not a problem. Let's roll back the tape. I don't know why you guys do this to yourselves. Oh, I really don't know why you guys do this to yourself. W's in the chat to the Erica Raiders over on the YouTube side as well. Big W's to you guys. Big W's to you guys. We're having a great start. We're having an absolutely fantastic start. Guys, every single day, some people, they just have no shame showing how mediocre they are. It's really, really sad. I wish more people would like read before.
I wish you weren't fucking racist, but here we are.
Many people. So let's go ahead.
You just hate orange
Let's
people.
roll back the tape because I just want to make sure.
Are you telling me that there's one orange man in
make
America
sure.
and you hate his guts?
Really,
That's what you're telling me?
sad. I wish more people. Can you tell me its function?
Let's talk about something else.
Oh,
Hey, hold on.
White House. I don't be serious right now. Your workforce is not a quota. A quota would be right about here. Hold up.
Said they were going to hire 40%.
Here we go.
To either be black or woman, and in doing that, they every single time that it's implemented, takes quality and it focuses on race actually and gender more than it focuses on merit. We could use United Airlines for this, where United Airlines posted that they were going to try to get 40% of
God bless you.
next year to either be black or
Thank you,
woman.
Erica, for the gift. I appreciate you.
In doing that, they simply said that after we're done hiring our quota of white people, that we will no longer hire people
God
because
bless
of their
you.
race or because of their gender.
American
We are done
Airlines never
hiring
said
white
that.
men for the year. They
American
did say
Airlines
that they were
never
going to
said
hire 40%.
No, American Airlines never said that they were going to hire 40. Okay, I may have responded with American Airlines, but you didn't necessarily say United, to be fair.
God bless you.
It's fine. Cool beans.
I said United 3 times in that clip.
No, you... Okay. All the things. All the good...
Done hiring our quota of white people, that we will no longer hire people because of their race or because of
American Airlines never said that they were...
said that after gender more than it focuses on merit. We could use We could use United Airlines for this, where United Airlines posted that they were going to try to.
Bam. Correction. Cool. You said
We
United.
will no longer hire.
No problem. Well, they never said that either, but sure. We'll go ahead and look that up here. So I'm going to go ahead and restate your claim just to double check here. Are you alleging that United Airlines said they were hiring 40% black people?
They were going to aim to hire
Got you,
40% black
wonderful.
or women.
United
Black people or women.
Airlines, 40% black people. We'll just do hire.
Or women.
Bum, bum, bum. How Charlie Kirk misrepresented United Airlines. Oh, that's funny. That's the first thing. It's the first thing, but we're not going to read the AI overview. Let's go ahead and see what it says here. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Where's the statement? Where's the statement?
Are you telling me that you'd be comfortable with a black pilot?
Where's the statement? Where's the statement? It's on the podcast Crime episode 29, DEI or Die, which live streamed on Rumble January 18, 2024. This came out the day after America First Legal filed a lawsuit against United Airlines for its DEI policies, including its stated goal to accept 50% women and or people of color to its proprietary pilot school, United Aviator Academy. The whole vibe of the podcast is nauseating raceless. During the podcast, Charlie says, I don't want LaQuisha James, who's like falsetto. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, pray for me. Oh, yikes. He was referencing Letitia James, They're hiring a bunch of blacks for no reason at air traffic control. Where exactly is the agreement here? This is an overview. I don't care for your things. Let's see. Instead, the airline announced a goal. Let's read it here. Oops. Goal for 50% of its new pilot trainees at the United Aviator Academy to be women or people of color by 2030, aiming to diversify pilot workforce. Currently, United's overall workforce is approximately 15.7% black or African American. United States sets its new diversity goal, April 6, 2021.
You said that 15%?
United Airlines, the only major U.S. airline to own a flight school, will begin accepting applications today as it embarks on an ambitious plan to train 5,000 new pilots by 2030, at least half of them women and people of color. Backed by scholarship commitments from United Airlines and JP Morgan Chase, United Aviator Academy will create opportunities for thousands of students, including women and people of color, to pursue a career as a commercial airline pilot, one of the most lucrative careers in the industry. Can you tell me where in this statement was a quota?
Hold on. So first, when we just talked about it, when you asked me to resubstantiate my claim, when you asked me to restate my claim, I specifically said that they aimed.
Yeah,
They
but
aimed.
again, aiming isn't a quota, and aiming to do something.
And then what
doesn't
you just
violate
said,
the
you said that
Civil Rights Act,
15%.
So in no
You
way,
said
shape,
that
or form would it be
15%
discriminatory
of
or
United
reckless.
Airlines
Thank you, Shauna,
employees-
for the Astro Bear. I appreciate you. WCU.
You said that 15% of United Airlines employees were already African American.
According to that study for United specifically, yes.
And what is the population in America of African American people?
Roughly 13 to 15%. What's your point?
Oh, so it's actually the exact same percentage of African American people in the country. It just happened to be the exact same percentage that are already in
Hey.
the fucking United Airlines.
Hey, stupid. Let me help you out here. 15% of United Airlines employees would not represent the entirety of the black population in the United States.
What I'm saying is, why do we need to aim to make 40% new hires, black or women, when there's already an accurate representation by percentage of people in our country that are African American already in United Airlines?
What makes the number accurate?
An accurate representation of what the percentage of African American people in the country versus the percentage of people in United Airlines.
What's the percentage of black people in the NBA?
Like 70, isn't it?
Why is that disproportionate from the percentage of the population?
I
in the
don't know.
US?
We should really implement DEI and get some white guys in there.
Fucking moron. W's in the chat to Sean for the $1 PayPal. Did this guy get turned down for a pilot job? Does he have pilot aspirations? If not, I don't know what the fuck he's whining about. You and me both, my guy. You and me both. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to you. What a ridiculous argument. What a
Is that what you just
ridiculous
said?
argument.
We should implement DEI.
W's in
then,
the
because
chat
it's
to Above
disproportionate
Infinity
compared
for
to
the
United States
$5 super
population.
chat. Does the caller remember if he wiped before calling you, Hector? Did you wipe before you called?
Yeah.
He says he did allegedly. W's in the chat to Ashley for the $3 cash app. My flight school tuition fund. Big W's to you. Big W's to you. Guys, best way to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Cash app, PayPal, Venmo. Hector Talks with 2 R's. Or, oh shit, my cash app's working again.
Fuck, I was supposed to shake this.
W. Hector Talks with 2 R's or Hector Pal on the PayPal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. So again, if the policy to aim to hire more black people of color, women of color in these roles because they're typically underrepresented in there, was just literally just that, a goal to look at a diverse pool of applicants to ensure that you're getting the best quality for your business. What is racist about that?
Well, they were actually sued for being racist and discriminatory against.
Yes, you can get sued for anything. What was the findings of this lawsuit?
Yeah, they were treating white employees like shit and not giving them raises.
Really? What case is that?
Look it up.
No, I don't think I will. I'm tired of doing your homework for you. I just did. If you know a case, you're more than welcome to present it to me.
I'm sick of white men being discriminated against.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Can you go ahead and give me that case now?
Yeah.
Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 100K and beyond. I can't wait to hear this case where United Airlines was sued because they were treating white people so bad. You know, white people represent the majority of airline pilots in general, especially at United Airlines or any airline for that matter. I can't wait to hear it. Carnell, did you vote for Trump?
Did you just say any airlines?
Man, come on. You better be real.
Did you say any airlines?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Carnell. Can you do me a favor? Can you tell the people to tap the damn screen?
Did you say any airline? The majority of pilots are white. We make up 7%. We make up 7% of the population of the globe. We are the most.
I'm sorry. I don't know why you're talking about the globe when I was talking about the airlines in the United States.
You didn't say that. You said all the airlines.
I'm only talking about the United States. I'm a United States citizen. We're talking about United States policies. Why the fuck would I be talking about global pilots? In which case, I would still argue that probably is an accurate statistic, but I have no idea, so I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on the United States.
White people are the smallest minority on the planet.
I don't give a fuck. That has nothing to do with what your argument was.
So can you be racist against white people? Can you be racist against white people? The smallest minority on the planet.
I thought you were looking for a case. Did you find your case yet? That's what I thought. Luda, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Wonderful. Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you?
I disagree.
Sure. How racist are you?
Many of his employees are
sure. How racist are you?
Not at all.
Not at all. So why'd you vote for one?
Hold on 1 second. Let me ask you a question. Do you see yourself as different? Maybe that's the problem. Metric? What's the question you're asking live? Are you a racist? So do you see yourself as a different person?
Do I see myself as a different person? By what metrics? Different from what?
Not like everybody else. Do you see yourself as indifferent from everybody else?
What? I'm a human like other humans on this
planet.
There you
go. So why do you feel like why do you feel other people are racist?
I'm sorry. I really need you to make that make sense.
Why do you feel that other people are racist?
How I'm sorry. What? How does the answer to my question? How does the answer to my question? What does the answer to my question and your question have to do with racism in this topic?
No, because that's what your question is. It says
my question isn't if I'm different from anyone else.
And then
so I don't know what you're talking
stuff about black people. So my question to you is, do you feel comfortable in your own skin?
I'm sorry. What?
There's no what about it. It's very common sense. It's not. I mean,
you haven't made an ounce of common sense the entire time you've been on this.
It's not higher IQ
hasn't been
thinking.
Long. So
Asian people
you're asking me a question in regards to my topic here, asking me if I feel different from other people. I'm asking you now, what is the relevance of that question, and what does that have to do with my topic? Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you?
Donald Trump is not a racist.
Sure. What does that have to do with my topic? The question you asked.
Go ask your big brother Ben Carson.
I don't know what the relevance of that was either.
Do you know who Ben Carson is?
Yes, I know who Ben Carson was. Again, what's the relevance?
Why are they friends if he's a racist?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Rick Scott or Tim Scott why he's friends with Donald Trump. You'd have to ask what's his name? Mike Tyson why he's cool with
Kamala
Donald
Harris?
Trump. You'd have to ask
You
several
wanna
other
ask
people
her?
why they're cool with Donald Trump.
And then check
Kamala
why
Harris
she
isn't cool
might
with
act
Donald
like
Trump.
she's black, but
Am I
she's
missing
something
something?
else.
Can you tell me
Kamala
when
Harris
Kamala Harris said that like she's good friends with Donald Trump, best friends?
She's not friends with him at all.
Oh, okay.
And
So
she's
what
a
the
fake.
fuck was the
She's
point of you
fraud.
bringing her up?
She's half Indian.
She got her
now
job by.
she's this like that's
She got her
that's
job
too
by
She's
already.
not even
sucking
black,
the
and she
mayor's
acts
dick.
like
That's
she's
too
black.
already.
She's stupid.
How quick? Hey, White House, did you find your source yet?
Yes, I have your case number.
Wonderful. Give it to me.
123
Hey, my
CV.
friend, you shouldn't feel
You
different.
should shut up. Go ahead, White House. 123 dash what?
123 CV dash.
You could have literally just
One
given me the
nine-
name over
zero
the
one
entire
nine.
case number. But okay.
01913
132 dash what?
123 dash CV dash 019
What else?
39
39
dash CNS
CNS
dash CKC
dash C
or SKC.
SKC. Let's go over this one more time. 123 dash CV dash 01939 dash CNS dash SKC.
Yes.
It's not a court case.
That's not a court case.
It's a 2025 lawsuit
Who-
against
who is he
fucking
saying
The
was
Maryland.
name of the case in a lawsuit isn't proving anything.
Yeah, they gave him like $99,000.
What is the name of this case? I love it here. Hi, Erica.
Hey, Hector, you're having so much fun. Oh, the other guy ran?
He sure did.
Did you hear one of those stupid people ask you the question, are Asian people white? Did you hear that?
Why are you
It
running?
was a stupid person right under you. Debbie's in the chat to Phil for the $2 Venmo. It wasn't to hire. It was a training program. They wanted to make a more diverse, qualified workforce of pilots. Yes, that's the big elephant in the room of all of these conversations, Phil. It's not a hiring practice. It can be utilized for hiring, such as blind hiring, but it's not a hiring practice. So a quota thing would already be bleh. W's to you. W's in the chat to Steven for the $5 Venmo for the White Pilot Guilt Fund. Is that what we're starting now? Now it's the White Pilot Guilt Fund. Guys, we have too many
We got a
white
pilot
pilots
right here,
who see
dude.
5
That's
more
okay.
black people getting hired more every year, and it's making them very uncomfortable. So make sure you
Here's
pay
a
into
white
the
pilot.
White Pilot Guilt Fund. Links in the bio. Alrighty. Brett, oh my God. Cool. What's the name of that case?
Hey, cowboy.
What's up? I came up here to translate because I done grew up around these parts and I can talk stupid. So if there's anything that you don't understand that the White House says, I got yous, okay? So what he meant to say is there is no case. I'm just pulling shit out my ass.
I got it.
Why is someone using my picture as their profile picture?
I saw that. I took care of
What a
it.
friggin' weirdo.
White House. We're still waiting on that name, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you like teacup 4 times already. If you're
United
reading from
Airlines
something, give me the
employee
name
was
of
called
it.
anti-Asian slurs.
United Airlines employee was called anti-Asian slurs.
Yes. And
Is
Asian
this
is
a
white.
court? I'm sorry. Is this a court case?
I don't know. Yes,
saw-
yes. He
I
got a settlement for $99,000. And Asian is white,
Fox
correct?
News.
What is
Asian
that
is
have to-
white.
Asian is not white, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, how many
I'm sorry,
races
Hector.
are there? How many
There's-
races are
in the
there?
United States of
You're
America?
to
There's
say
5.
Asians are white?
Asians are white. Mexicans are white. That's why ICE is not racist.
No, Mexican is not a race. Mexican
Yeah,
could be an
Hispanic.
ethnicity or a
Hispanic is
nationality.
Hispanic is white.
It's not a race.
Oh my God.
Okay, so am I white if I'm
Hispanic is not a
Hispanic?
race.
I'm Hispanic. Am I white?
How do you phenotypically present?
It's Hispanic.
You're not smart.
Also, this has nothing. Hey guys, United Airlines to pay $99,000 in EEOC discrimination case. Airline settles federal lawsuit for former Asian American employee subjected to a hostile work environment based on his race and national origin, which was Asian and national origin Mongolian. United Airlines Inc., a Delaware operation with a major hub at Denver International Airport, will pay $99,000 and provide other relief to settle a federal lawsuit for a hostile working environment based on race and national origin. According to the EEOC's lawsuit, United allowed an Asian American employee of Mongolian ancestry to be called by a racial slur, physically assaulted, have his employment threatened based on his race and national origin, and delayed in investigating the employee's internal complaint, even though it included claims of physical evidence. What the fuck does it have to do with DEIA?
It's white.
What does
The
this
white
have to
man
do
being
with
discriminated
DEIA?
against because
DEIA
of how-
is not discriminated. It's not discriminating this Asian person. My guy,
Yeah.
that was your whole point. DEIA is discriminatory, and you gave a case where someone was actually being discriminated against, and the corporation paid the penalty or
Asian
settled
is
at
white.
least.
Asian is white.
not
You
white.
literally, if anything, supported the
There's two
argument for
races.
DEIA policies. You do
There's
understand
only
that,
two
right?
races.
There's two races.
You do understand
Yeah,
that
there's
DEIA
white and there's
policies
black.
will put forward the right tools for these corporations to address discrimination against their employees and training in some of these issues. And better yet, getting rid of the individuals who allowed a physical assault of a person based off of their race.
There's two races. There's white and there's black.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for proving the point, though. Trump supporters request up in the box to the demographics of people I'd like to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. T. Feezy, did you vote for Donald Trump? T. Feezy, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I don't know, man. I ain't in no crest.
Not a problem. Nels, too, did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. I just really want to say I love you. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. Say it from the comments. Trump supporters request up in the box you the demographic of people I'd like to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you can call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. If someone would like to give me a case where a white person was discriminated against based off the color of their skin, please do. Better yet, you know what's crazy, Erica? You know what's
What?
crazy? I can give them a case where a white person was discriminated against based off the color of their skin.
Do it.
The average Trump supporter can't. The funny part about that case, it has nothing to do with DIA once again, and DIA would have protected his ass too. That's the funny part.
I just want to say there's 5 racial categories in the United States of America: black, white. Well, the person just put thank you. I don't want to say your name. What the hell your name is? Oh, Nutmeg the poet. I don't want to tell you what I thought that said. I thought that said nut. Boy, bruh. Never mind. I don't feel like talking no more.
Larry, did you vote for Trump?
Oh shit! No, I went to college. My bad, bro.
I think you meant to remove the other guy, Shauna, and you accidentally removed Erica. Whoopsies. Anyways, Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you? Friendly reminder. One is a statement, one's a question. I find it crazy how in the year of our Lord and Savior, y'all's Lord and Savior, 2026, you guys still don't see how Donald Trump is a racist. I want to say again, the question is,
We don't use that word.
how racist are you? What word?
Oh, you can hear me? Oh, my thing isn't plugged up. Oh, someone left a comment about a guest on one of my YouTube videos, and they used the R word. We don't use that word.
No,
We gotta fix that.
You don't do that.
Quick draw McGraw in the section out there.
Shauna, a little too fast. That part, like, quicker than my damn setting. Like, shit, Shauna.
God bless you.
Thank you very much, Sissy, for the gifts. I appreciate you. Guys, continue to do all the things. The phone lines are open. I want to hear from you. Please don't do yourself a favor, guys. Do yourself a favor. First, before you call in the line or you request up in the box, ask yourself, do I like black people? If the answer is yes, then ask yourself, would I do good things for black people? If the answer is yes, then ask yourself, Wouldn't those good things that I would do for black people involve voting on behalf of black people? And if the answer is yes, once again, we should start there. We should start there. There's far too many of you who are performative in your appreciation for other races via words, via giving a homeless person a sandwich one time who was black, via, I don't know, liking Drake or some shit. Which we could have a whole conversation about Drake's stance on the black community. I'm not even going to go there. The point is, you got to be consistent. If you are a Republican, if you voted for Trump because your idea of the Republican Party is the ones who freed the slaves, then I have one hell of a reality check for you. The Republican Party hasn't been that party in a long time. And the people who voted to free the slaves are now a part of the Democrats that you guys call racist all the time.
That's not hard to understand. Like, seeing them, my favorite thing is to see them twist themselves when we say, hey, which party today would the Klan support? And they twist themselves in like this little, what's worse than a pretzel? I don't know. It's not origami. What's worse than a pretzel? Look, I'm putting my hands up. What the fuck is
I don't know. Infinity symbol? That's close enough.
I don't know.
That's
But
close
yeah,
enough.
it's crazy work. They just twist themselves all over the place trying not to answer that question. So yeah.
Damn shame. Then the other guy ran. I'm not sure what happened with him.
My favorite thing is I used to be a Democrat.
Oh, I voted for Obama twice.
Yeah, that one.
Love that one. Love that one. All right, guys, continue to double tap that screen. We may have to do the hashtag thing in a second, but that's fine. Those of you over on the tube side, we have 120 something people watching. Make sure that you hit the like button over there. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notification bells. If you are a Trump supporter, you know what to do. Request up in the box, or call in the number on screen. Phone lines are open, 737. Oh, never mind. I had it on Do Not Disturb.
You know how to use Do Not Disturb this whole time?
I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Now the phone lines are open. 737-295-5321. You guys only like to call when I have a guest up. And then get mad when I put you on hold. It's weird. Huh? Mitch, did you vote for Trump?
No.
Did you say no?
Yeah.
I think he did because Shauna moved him with the quickness.
He did say no. I'm blue, da-ba-dee, da-ba-dee, da-ba-doo, da-ba-dee, I don't know what it is.
Blue's loading up. Whoever this person is. Send your daily heart me, guys, if you have not already. Send your daily heart me. Blue, did you vote for Trump?
No. Hell no.
Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. You are the demographic of people that Hector wants to speak with. Again, I'm just here for the vibes and the cool gifts. I'm not even gonna hold y'all today, okay? All right. I don't want any donations from me. All right. Anything that you want to send, please send it to Hector. All right. You guys were very kind to me. Be kind to Hector and show him all the love and get the goddamn Trump supporters in here. All right. Don't make me use my mom voice. I don't even talk to Bubba like this, all right? All right, I'm going to say this one time and one time only. You're going to listen to me. You listen to me well. You tap that screen. You get these lights up to 100,000 likes within the next 5 minutes, all right? I mean it. I don't want to have to say it again. Additionally, I want you to take care of Hector. The links are in the bio. Do all of the good things, okay? I don't want to have to say this again tonight. Just do it, all right? If you're over on the tube, make sure you like this stream. Make sure you subscribe. Also, take care of Hector. You can send a super chat. Just do all of the good things. That's it. And if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are friendly, all right, please don't request up. Hector knows what he's doing. All right, he knows what he's doing. God damn it, he got this.
I'm gonna go over this story with you guys.
God bless you.
Thank you, Shauna, for the coconut bomba clad ras clad all the clad. W's to you. I'm gonna put this up. YouTube, I know you guys can't see it, but I have it over here for the folks on the tickety talk. I want to go over. Hold on. This is the rec. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. This is the story when he was speaking to. Oh yeah, he had an entire interview with the Atlanta mayor Apparently, he's wrote a memoir, Young Man in a Hurry, and he was discussing it with Andre Dickens, the mayor of Atlanta.
Crossed.
Here we
People
go.
that just showed up.
Said a couple things on there, but we're going to go over the transcript because I'm not watching that entire thing. In this event, he said, and let me go ahead and read it here, during a conversation with Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens, who is a black politician, Newsom was asked what he wanted the audience and readers to know about him. The governor, in a long-winded response, said he wasn't trying to impress anyone, but, quote, press upon you, I'm like you. Quote, I'm no better than you, Newsom said. I'm a 960 SAT guy. The governor continued to discuss his dyslexia and struggle to read. Right-wing personalities pounced. President Trump's political operation accused of Newsom of calling black people dumb. Former Fox News personality Megyn Kelly declared that the comment would haunt him forever, and Republican Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina and Rick Scott of Florida belittled the governor. Rapper Nicki Minaj, an outspoken Trump supporter, criticized him too. She's still trying to save her citizenship. Gavin Newsom thinks a 960 SAT makes him like black Americans. Let that sink in. What a fucking reach. What a fucking reach. So now they're alleging that when he referenced his SAT scores, he was specifically talking about their blackness versus just a regular crowd. Granted, this crowd could have been filled with a wide range of people, obviously, but he was clearly speaking to a base of people that he would just consider like a regular person. He was trying to relate to the crowd. Relate to the crowd by simply saying he's a politician, but he's not above anyone, that he's no smarter than anyone.
That crowd was white as fuck. There's video.
Not to mention, that crowd, according to Erica, was white as fuck. Let me see if I can actually, if I can get a different view here. Let me see if I can get a different view here throughout this entire.
I just got a headache from Hades. I gotta eat food.
You haven't. That's
also,
why.
Neither you nor Shauna nor Athena asked me if I ate today. I don't know if y'all care about me anymore.
I think we gave up, bro. We just kind of hope for the best at this point.
That's fair. That's fair. Just hope for the best at this point. And now I have a hunger headache.
See, I can't see it, not from this, because they kept it all on the stage. I mean, I'm sure those black people there was Atlanta. But the point is, they're saying his attempt to relate to the crowd is solely based off of race by saying 960 is low and that's what black people have. And then again, if, you know what, I'm going to take that. If we're using this metric to say that Gavin Newsom is a racist, then let's go all the way back to Donald Trump at a rally that he had in 2024 when he spoke on his felony conviction. And he used that to correlate himself with the black community, right? Do you guys remember that? So if Gavin Newsom is racist for saying he has a 960 SAT score, I'm just like y'all, then Donald Trump would be a racist by using his felony conviction to relate to black people. His persecution to relate to black people. By default, y'all own logic would show that Donald Trump is a racist.
This is
the crowd.
Yeah, this is the crowd. There's some black folks right there, and then so there's the crowd right there, guys.
This is who he was saying.
I'm just like y'all.
Hold on, I gotta show YouTube this.
Yeah,
I got to show YouTube this. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of what you have over there. This is the crowd that was at the Gavin Newsom event. This is the crowd that Republicans who don't know shit about fuck is now trying to use to say, oh, look, he was being racist. Let me put this up on the screen for y'all.
That's that weaponization crap that they like to do, though. I can't stand that because what I got from it, and especially after reading additional context and learning that he's also dyslexic, all right. He's always told this story basically as like in spite of my disability, all right, I still have achieved a lot. All right. So it's pretty much one of those, if I can do it, you can do it type stories.
Precisely. There you go, YouTube. That's the crowd. That's the black crowd he was insulting. Because that totally makes a bunch of sense. Mm-hmm. The reason why you guys grasp for straws to point racism at everyone else is because the truth of the matter is it makes you guys feel better. You think it absolves you of yours. If you don't have to look inward, if you get to point the finger at everyone else, you get to carry on being racist. And again, if you want to own Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves and that was the party you voted alongside, then act like it. And you don't act like it by projecting. Fun fact. Thank you guys for knocking out the gift goals, and thank you for the follows. I appreciate you. Trump supporters request up in the box here the demographic of people I'd like to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you can call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. Jazz, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you?
I don't think I'm racist, actually.
You don't think you're racist?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Positive.
Okay. Then why do you vote for one?
Oh, well, I mean, it was like the only logical option, for me.
So you're okay with racism if you deem it logical?
Well, I was looking into his policies, not so much his character.
Sure. So you would vote for racism if you deemed it logical?
Well, if it's like the only necessary option, that I have.
Do you think racism is logical?
Systemic? No.
Any kind of racism. Do you think any and all racism is logical?
I don't think so.
Okay. So then how do you separate that from his policies?
Well, because I think he actually puts the interest of America first compared to Kamala Harris. And Kamala Harris, she was pretty bad.
Yeah, we're not doing comparisons. We're on the president of the United States, not someone who lost it.
Well, you're saying like, why did I vote for Trump? That's why.
I didn't ask why you prefer Trump. I could care less why you prefer Trump. The topic is about Donald Trump and his racism and how you would have it, or if you have it. Which, you're not really helping your case here. You said racism is illogical, but then you've basically acknowledged the fact that Donald Trump is a racist, and you did it because you felt like the racist had good policies. So now my question to you would be, did you not think a racist, do you not think someone's racism can go over into their policy platform?
To some extent, maybe.
To an extent. Okay.
Yeah.
But what is the extent to where you would deem it harmful?
God bless you.
Thank you, Letty, for the gifts.
Well, for example, like if you were to start, posting about like other presidents and making fun of them due to the race, I think that'd be pretty. That'd be the line.
Cool. Where is your line? Because it doesn't seem that you have one.
Well, I'm libertarian, but I voted for Trump because I think it aligns better with, my views.
Didn't ask for your party affiliation. Where is your line?
And for what exactly?
Where's your line for presidents? Because apparently it's not racism.
I think, the interest of the country. I think that's my line. Like if you have better, if your position is to, improve the country and put the country first. I think that's my line, to be honest.
Okay. How does racism put the country first? Wouldn't racist policies put us backward?
Well, I don't think he has racist policies actually, so I disagree.
So you think he's a racist, but he doesn't implement his racism?
Well, I mean, I think he might be racist to somebody, but I don't think he's like racist. Honestly, I think he's like
If you're racist to someone, you would be racist because non-racist people don't say or do racist things.
Maybe I meant to say, look, maybe he's like prejudiced towards people, but I don't think he's racist actually.
Oh, so now you don't believe he's racist. Got you. Cool. We're getting somewhere here. Not really. So what is racism? Give me an example. Better yet, give me an example of racism.
So racism could be like, for example, let's see, creating like obstacles for like somebody.
Creating obstacles for someone wouldn't be inherently racist, now would it? So get specific.
Well, like a system towards like that specifically targets like a race, a group of people, and that could be an example of racism.
Okay. Would you say that DEIA is to promote those different races of people?
To some extent.
So then, if you go after that, wouldn't that be racist?
Not really, because it goes beyond just race. It benefits white. It benefits
I feel
women.
like you just said that. I feel like you just said that a example of you giving me an example of racism, and that would be um, a system or like going after something that would be for those people, like marginalized people. And I
Exactly.
said Donald Trump was going after DEIA, which was meant to, in part, promote and uplift black people. And then you just said it's not racist.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, because that's actually a pretty bad example, because DEI is not just like a race thing. It's like for like disability and for like
That's
sex.
correct. But again, the Republican Party view it from a racial lens and a racial lens alone. Not to
Wait.
mention, we would also have to acknowledge the fact that it did, in part, help promote those marginalized communities.
Yeah. Wait, we
Didn't
started interrupting this
exclude
guy.
merit, but
Could you
then
actually mute
certain
this guy,
races were
American
uplifted.
advocate? He's a loudmouth. He's just right. This guy's speaking nonsense in the comments. This guy in the comments, American advocate, speaking nonsense. Can you mute him?
Don't worry about the comments. Pay attention up here. So again, if Donald Trump goes after a policy that's meant to promote and uplift different racial demographics who are typically marginalized, that would default make him racist.
Wait, say that last part again.
He would be racist if he's going after programs meant to uplift marginalized communities. Or that did uplift marginalized
Well, if the
communities.
purpose was solely for
white
race,
women.
yeah, I agree. But that's not the case.
I'm sorry, what?
I said if the sole purpose was
it's not about the sole purpose, about how Donald Trump very much views DEI. The people that he calls DEIA hires, the way he's gone after said program, the qualifications and accomplishments of black people that were removed from certain government websites and areas before some were quickly returned, such as Jackie Robinson, so on and so forth. It's irrelevant. Point is, he went after it. And he went after it on the basis of race, regardless of the actual goal of the program.
Well, that's actually ironic, because Jackie Robinson is a Republican. He was a long-time Republican.
I don't know nor care what Jackie Robinson was.
Yeah, I know you don't. That's why I'm telling you about it.
What is the relevance of that? Oh, there is none. So you would then be racist for supporting a racist who went after policies that were meant to tackle racism.
Well, I mean, if you could bring up with like
call from.
This is Jeremy.
The fuck.
Thank you for proving the point, Jazzy. Jeremy, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you?
Name one thing.
Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you?
Yes.
Yes to what?
Okay, I'll answer. I mean, Dave, Louise, God. Name one racist thing he
How old are you? How old are you?
1 second.
How old are you?
Repeat the question.
I don't know.
What the hell was that?
I don't know what he said. Big W's in the chat to Amy for the $20 Venmo. Enjoy watching your lives. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate you. Big W's to you. Big W's to you. It's been a weird night. Guys, best way to support the platform or support the entirety of the stream is going to be the links in the bio. I'm going to need you guys to do a couple of things while we were waiting on Trump supporters. First and foremost, Trump supporters request up in the box or call the number on screen. Phone lines are open over there on the YouTube side. To the rest of you, I'm going to need you to do a couple of things. If you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday after 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Send your daily heart music if you haven't already. That helps boost us out in the FYP alongside knocking out the middle gift goals there. We currently have 34 more of the basketball nets to go. Share out the live with your friends and family. Repost, add it to your story. Yes, not tapping the screen is very much GOP behavior. Repost, add it to your story. And then finally, check out the links in the bio for the best ways to support. Whether it's following me on the other social media platforms, join the Discord community. We are over 640 members strong now. Checking out the shop where you can get yourself some merchandise, particularly if you're a super fan or a subscriber to the Discord community. You get a discount code that you can use or donate directly to the Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. Those of you on the tube side, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe on your way in or on your way out. And you may send a super chat or a super sticker if you want to show your support. Big W's to you guys for getting the likes over to 100K on the TikTok side. Make sure you get the likes over 100 on YouTube as we wait for Trump supporters. No. Oh, I got you, Erica. You're going to rant? That's crazy. Do not support Trump. Then why are you spamming it in the chat? What are we doing? I really don't know what that guy was saying. I'm not sure if he should have been on a call, to be honest with you. Sometimes I wonder how many of these people escape from certain places to call in. Anyway. like really. Sometimes the people who call in were legit have me like, someone's looking for you right now. I can feel it.
Where is the caregiver?
Someone's looking for you. Better yet, we did have one instance that I know of that was documented. One instance where someone legit got away from their caregivers and actually called into the stream. Yeah.
I'm just going to say this right now and I'll go back on mute. I just want, because Hector didn't say it, but pretty gifts. Pretty gifts. That's all I want is pretty gifts. I'll be turning my camera on in just a moment, but pretty gifts. You have a piece of shit in your request.
I don't see anyone in my request. Did he run? Who was it?
American Advocate.
Oh, is he not blocked yet? Someone just block him. I don't know why he wastes his time. Yes, thank you very much, John. I appreciate you. Big W's to you. I'll go and get that pinned. Yeah, I see, Dre. Like, they're literally going back and forth with people in the chat. They're going back and forth with people in the chat. They are not requesting up or calling in. It's weird. It's super duper weird. And W's to the new member of the Discord. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Guys, that is where we are promoting subscriptions. You can be a super fan here. I've been pushing people to go to the Discord instead because not only is it cheaper, but you get more perks. And a lot of the stuff that Superfan took away from here, we kind of copied over into the Discord server, including co-host perks, subscriber night votes when we get back to movie nights, so on. Thank you so much, Mel. So on and so forth. So do your support things that way. Do that. Weirdo behavior. And we'll do a thing in a bit if it stays like this. I do want to play that clip though. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull up Donald Trump saying what he said in regards to his felony.
I low-key want to make them an offer that they can't refuse.
Oh boy, what is that?
For the people on the YouTube that call in, you get to choose. You can do a 1v1 with me or with Hector or I, however you want to put it, all right, on your topic of choosing. We'll even let you talk about Biden and Kamala.
Biden.
What about Biden?
Hold on, this is only the 17-second clip. I'm going to get a bigger one in a moment. But I did get some of it, at least some of it covered. This plays here. And this was this was Colombia. Stupid ad. And this was in February. Oh my goodness, this man was wild. In Black History Month? In South Carolina during Black History Month. Bro was wilding out. Goodness gracious.
I'm in a third time and a fourth time. And a lot of people said that that's why the black people like me, because they have been hurt so badly and discriminated against. And they actually viewed me as I'm being discriminated against. It's been pretty amazing, but it...
No. Also, that wasn't it. That was some of it, but that wasn't all of it. Let me go and find it. Let me find it. Trump sings frame convictions as relatable. Yep, I remember that one. Trump says criminal indictments boost to appeal to black voters. Well, I think this is an overview. I don't know what the fuck Queen City News is. Someone said they can't hear you much when you talk, Erica. I don't know if that's a your volume thing, because I think I have mine on max on all the parts.
Can they hear me now? Hello.
You do sound louder now. A little bit
Okay.
louder. Yeah.
I think it was mine.
Yeah.
But I am eating.
No, you're good. I know you got your thing. I know you got your thing.
I'm going on mute.
Comments about black support. Doing this shit during Black History Month is diabolical. Actually diabolical. Alrighty. Alrighty. Y'all can hear her? Okay. Okay. Just double checking. You know, that's the funny part. You would think they would at least have the bare minimum argument of, well, Biden was a racist. You guys remember Robert Byrd? Robert Byrd. Why would you do a man's eulogy if he was such a racist and you're not racist yourself? Do you guys remember when Biden said you are not black if you don't vote for me? You guys remember that? You still voted for him. Fun fact, I didn't vote for Joe Biden. I don't know why you guys keep bringing that up. Nor would your point be relevant still, considering the fact that if we're basing it off of some things they said and done versus what they still stand on today, then you can look no further than your president for still being an unapologetic racist. It was literally within the last week. He did a Fox News call. Was it Fox? Or one of those networks we called in. It was a phone interview. And bro said with his full chest, and with reference to Somalis and otherwise, that it's in their genetics. It's bad genetics. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So what are we doing? In fact, let me see if I can find it. That goes alongside his comments he made a few weeks to months ago, where immigrants are just naturally built to work in fields. That fucking shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Blames. Let me see if I can find the call. I don't like playing people's commentary, bro. I hate playing their commentary. Hold on, this is it. There's at least a piece of it on Facebook. I'll put this up for you. Where's that volume?
Shouldn't have been let in. A lot of them were let in here. They shouldn't have been let in. Others are just bad. They go bad. Something wrong. There's something wrong there.
So
the genetics are not exactly. They're not exactly your genetic. It's one of those problems, Brian. It's a terrible thing, and it happens. And it happens too often.
So,
friendly reminder: Brian's genetics is white. They don't know the difference between phenotype, genotype, or anything else.
Call from
Alex.
To accept.
Alex, you're on the line. Did you vote for Trump?
Take it off the screen.
Yes.
Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you?
Okay. Well, I guess part of it is the fear that you might be racist and that you might be trying to build a black empire.
What?
The fuck you supposed to do with that?
Hello?
I heard you. What? Can you hear the words coming out of my mouth? Hello?
So are you trying to build a black empire?
What the fuck are you talking about? You know what? Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to build a black empire. Okay? Every single day I get on this platform, I do everything else. I am trying to build generational wealth for my family, but the people around me. And a lot of them are black. I want black people to be the most successful they've ever been. I want us to be able to lobby. I want us to be able to own corporations. I'm absolutely building a black empire. Do you have an issue with me building a black empire?
So is that to the deficit of the white population?
detriment, I think was the word that you were looking for, to the detriment of the racist white population. Absolutely. I don't think they should have a voice in anything. And if I have the ability to silence them or reduce their powers to inflict harm on other demographics, then I absolutely will.
Okay, so you want to support all demographics?
I want to support the non-racist demographics.
Then in that case, I shouldn't have voted for Trump.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I shouldn't have voted for Trump because if you're not racist, then I shouldn't have voted for Trump. But I voted for Trump because I thought that you were racist.
What?
Me specifically?
Well, I guess, yeah, all black people, because out of all of the black people that I met, they commit crimes onto me. They beat me in my bed and all kinds of robbery and crazy stuff. And I just want to be y'all's friends, but then you jump my bones for that.
Nope. You got it. Nope. I'm not doing this. Fuck that. You won't have me on
I'm sorry. You were beat by some black people, and then you was like, "Oh shit, these niggas are racist."
How many?
So then you decided to vote for Trump because Trump was going to what? Do something about those black people?
Well, yes, exactly, because they keep me safe. As the white man in America, Trump keeps me safe.
Oh.
How many was it though? How many was it that beat you up though?
Okay, but it was individual. It was individual people.
Before you answer the question, chat. If you know, you know. It feels like only Auntie Bugsby knows right now. If you know, you know. All right, I got 5. Oh, did you just see my message, Hector? Okay. If you know, you know. All right. Okay, so you're saying there was individual people. How many times this didn't happen?
Okay, out of all of the black people that I met in my life, which is maybe 10, at least 6 of them have done some kind of crime towards me.
Damn it! I said 5. Auntie Bugsby, you got it right. You said 6. Gosh darn! I was so close. One day.
So you've met 10 black people in your life, and 6 out of those 10 whooped your ass.
Well, no, different things, right? Like they come up and ask me for money, and then they end up taking my pocket, right? Or like I live with them, and then they want to fight me.
I got a question for you. If 6 out of the 10 niggas you met in your life, they wanted to cause harm to you or take your shit, what'd you do to make them niggas that mad?
Well, I guess I made them poor.
How did you make them poor?
Well, because I'm the white man, and so the white man makes laws to make other races poor.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Not somebody saying, "What are you wearing?" Jesus. So cool.
Well, right, and so that's where the fallacy is, because then I make them poor, and then they want to fight me.
Did you make them poor?
Well, I guess I did.
Did you rob
but they call
them?
Me white.
Did you jack up their rent?
They call me white. They generalize me.
Yeah, I don't think while they were beating your ass and taking your wallet, they said, "We have to do this because you stole our money." Racist? I don't think that's how that went. So what are we doing?
Okay.
So because you believe these people are racist,
okay.
So because you believe these people are racist, your next thought was to vote for the guy who would handle those racist people. He hung up. Okay.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So I just want to recap here. His anecdotal experience with some black people, allegedly, that would have been negative, would have then led him to vote for the guy who he felt was going to persecute the black people. So you voted for the racist because you thought the racist was going to deal with the black people who you thought didn't like you. You're getting added to the counter, my guy, but I just thought I'd let you know as well. I'm not sure his elevator went all the way upstairs either. And you know what's crazy? I hate saying that because the amount of people we've heard say some ridiculously moronic things and have been 100% able-bodied is very fucking concerning. So you really don't know. But I don't know. I have a suspicion. Any case, it's gonna be a weird goddamn night. I'm about to switch this fucking top. Trump supporters request up in the box. Oh, that works.
Call from.
Chilo Gutierrez.
To accept, press 1.
Sheila, you're on the line. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Donald Trump is a racist. How racist are you?
Well, I definitely don't think that Donald Trump is a racist. But regardless of whether, in fact, Trump is racist is, to me, irrelevant because I think that you guys on the left absolutely love racism. And you guys love racists. You guys voted for Joe Biden and put Joe Biden into office, who literally said, live on air with Charlemagne, you're not black if you vote for Trump. Now, tell me how that's not racist. Or what about all the times that the Democratic Party has said stuff, literally said, the black community and my own community, the Hispanic community,
just remember that I did take ashwagandha. So when Erica
stupid
has a moment, I'm going
to
to have
use
her talk
the
and then I'm going to
computer
go take my fucking
to get an ID to vote. Or they don't have access to a computer to get an ID to vote. Or they've never been taught how to use a computer to vote. These are all things that people have said.
What are you talking about?
This is literally things that have been said. This is literally things that have been said by people.
There's like a Gavin Newsom thing where, or not even Gavin, it was a few people. They were talking about like access based off their
This
like,
is the
libraries
mayor
and
of New
technology.
York who said the thing about computers and then apologized because she said. So she literally apologized. Tell me, when did Donald Trump apologize to the Central Park Five, now known as the Exonerated Five? When did he apologize?
Well, I think that
Wait, Eric
Donald
Adams? You
Trump-
said the mayor of New York City?
No, not mayor, governor of New York.
Oh, Kathy
Hochul.
Hochul.
Hochul. How you say her name?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
See, the funny thing is, though, is that you open your mouth
Nah,
and
son.
and you were like, "What the hell are you talking about?" But he automatically knew what I was talking about, and he knew, and he knew that I had a point.
Going over the example, and she gave the specific person, the governor of the example that you were doing, and that I was confirming.
Because you said it was Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
It wasn't Gavin Newsom.
And while
it was the governor of New York.
Yeah. I thought Gavin Newsom said something along the lines as well. But regardless, it was in reference to access to computers, which we know impoverished communities do not have. That would all be based off their libraries, how much funding goes to those locations, so on and so forth. And predominantly black and brown communities would not have the same access as many white communities, rich white communities in the region specifically. And now that I know we're talking about New York City, yeah, fun fact, there are very, very rural areas in New York City that they would have been referencing specifically. So I don't know what your issue with that statement would be. Regardless, she apologized for it. Answer Erica's question. When has Donald Trump apologized for a racist thing he's ever said or done?
Can you point to something that Donald Trump has said that is racist?
Okay, got you.
I have yet to have an example.
Here's what I'm going to do, because I love when you guys try to fucking play me like a fiddle, okay? So you are really good at identifying racism from the Democratic Party. You can have all these statements, this list, all these quotes, blah, blah, blah. But you want to sit here and tell me to my full fucking face through a screen that you can't think of a single thing Donald Trump's ever said or done that can even like inch on racism.
Well, you're the one making the claim, not me, so you should be able to support your claim.
Oh, yeah, that's light work, actually. Let's go ahead and start with way back in the day, and then I'm going to give you a current example, and I can keep rolling with it because I do this shit. Donald Trump and his daddy, Fred Trump, were sued for racial discrimination in their housing complex back in the 70s, and they settled. They were marking C on the applicants of black and brown individuals to deny them housing. How this was revealed, or one of the ways it was revealed, was when a black person walked into one of the establishments a day when they had a sign up showing that they wanted people to rent. And then he said, hey, you got anything? And they said, no, we don't. So he had a suspicion, went back, got a white lady. White lady came back the next day, and then she was like, hey, you got something open? He's like, yeah, we're good. So there's that. Then we can fast forward all the way to the year of our Lord and Savior 2026 when Donald Trump posted a post on Truth Social that had the Obamas on monkeys. And then when he was tackled by it, rightfully by the media and black people, he took it down and then said it was not racist, and then said it wasn't him, it was the staffer, and then never responded on whether the staffer was fired or not, and still said, even though he put it on a staffer, that it was not racist.
Mm-hmm. And so what about Hillary Clinton?
I'm sorry, did you not ask me for examples of Donald Trump being racist, and your immediate response was to go to Hillary Clinton? I thought you asked me to give you examples of Donald Trump. So why the fuck are we talking about?
I just really don't care.
Can you say that a little bit louder?
I said I really don't care.
You really don't care that?
Because the
you really
left
don't care that
makes the left makes exceptions for their racism.
I need you to finish that sentence.
They never condemn
really
their
don't
racism.
Care that?
But then they talk about Donald
you really
Trump.
Don't care
what about the
Come
guy
on,
in Maine? What about the guy in Maine that was running for the Democratic Party?
Don't chimp out right now. Don't chimp out right now.
A Nazi
Can you say it with your full chest? I really don't care that. Finish the sentence.
I really don't care.
That
I really don't care. I don't believe Donald Trump is racist. But even if he was, I wouldn't care.
I
wouldn't care.
Even if he was, I really don't care. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I really don't.
So I already know the answer to that question. I knew it. I just wanted you to say with your full chest.
Right.
One thing that I do somewhat slightly kind of a little bit appreciate is bold-faced racist, right? At least you guys just say with your full chest and trying to like monkey around policies or Jennifer Hudson and Jesse Jackson and all these people. I really love it when you guys say with your full chest. Thank you so much, you racist piece of shit.
But you'd rather have twisted like sneaky racism where the Democrats are like, well,
yeah, I never voted for.
We're just going to pretend that we care about black people.
Yeah,
to
I never
harvest
voted
their
for any
vote.
sneaky racist, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You really? Oh my God! So you guys elected a president who said the N-word on the House of the Senate floor, who said multiple times. With desegregation, I don't want my kids going to a jungle. I don't want.
That was a quote of another person. He was not talking about his children. He was going around the sentiments of people in the region.
And then fast
if
forward,
you were talking about him saying the N-words and look no further than Donald Trump, who also said the N-word during his show, The Apprentice. This
he's
was
running for the
back
president
in
of the United States, and he says to all the black people, you're not black if you don't vote for me.
Also, in regards to that comment, funny enough, as Erica goes over time and time again, the Breakfast Club had the typical way of ending their show where they'll say, you're not black if, and then Joe Biden with his whole white-ass self decided to jump on that train as well. He was completely out of line. The black community grilled him for it, and he came out and immediately apologized. Can you now give me an example of what Donald Trump has ever apologized for a day in his life? Because in all the examples you just gave of these Democrats or Joe Biden specifically and their racism, I can relate it directly to something Donald Trump has said that is just about the same or infinitely worse. But according to you, you don't think he's a racist. Regardless of that, it wouldn't matter because you don't care. So why are we having a conversation about racism?
Let's talk about
why are we having
the
a
Democratic
conversation
star.
about racism if you don't care that Donald Trump's a racist?
Let's talk about the Democratic star, Governor Newsom.
Why are we having a conversation about racism if Donald Trump is a racist?
He just had a big meeting in Chicago.
I'm just going to go ahead and press this button here. Cool, wonderful. Look at that. So, let's try this again. Why are we having a conversation about racism if you don't care that Donald Trump is a racist?
I don't care. I said if he is, I don't care.
Got
I'm not
you.
saying
So if
he
you
is
don't
a racist,
care if
but
Donald
if he
Trump
is, I
is a
don't
racist
care
or not,
because you
then
guys
why
don't
are you
hold
up
the
here
same
to have an
standard.
entire argument with me on whether he is
you don't
or not?
hold your
when
party to
ultimately
the
would
same.
not change your position. This is about you, my guy. So if it won't change your position, what the fuck are we doing here? You don't care. Racism is irrelevant to you. So what are we doing?
I said it's irrelevant because you don't hold the left to the same
standard.
Got
you. So you only care about racism if other people care about racism.
I only care if it's enforced equally. You can't sit there and say,
only care about
you're
racism
racist,
when
you're
other
a horrible
people
person,
care
you can't
about
run for
racism.
office,
Good
but
to
don't
know.
ask this
Good
guy
to
over
know.
here who did
to
way
know.
worse.
You know what?
Who did way worse.
Yeah,
don't
way
ask
worse.
any questions
you
about
have
him.
yet to articulate this way worse. I don't remember
Okay,
Joe
well,
Biden
I'll give you
ever
another.
having
I'll give you another
multi-million to
example.
billion-dollar corporations
Gavin
where he's
Newsom.
well documented to be discriminatory against black and brown
Gavin
people
Newsom.
in reference to Jewish people, calling them small hats. Doesn't want blacks counting his money. I'm unaware of Joe Biden ever telling a biracial woman that she got her education from her dad's side, the white one. I'm unaware of Joe Biden ever being sued for racial discrimination and either getting the conviction or a settlement from it. I am unaware of Joe Biden ever relating himself to the black community because of his quote-unquote charges and felony prosecutions. I am unaware of Joe Biden ever I don't know, going after DEIA policies. In fact, he championed it because he understood systemic racism was a big thing in the United States, and he understood the history of America and never ran from it like Donald Trump. I am unaware of Joe Biden ever supporting an unapologetic racist all the way up to the point where he started leaning left, Gumby Kirk. So what the fuck are we doing? Your equivalencies are dog shit, my guy.
Well,
and you're
first of all,
completely jumping over the fact that every single point that you can use against Joe Biden would be something that he's addressed and acknowledged and apologized for. And you can't give me one that Donald Trump hasn't. I can proceed to give you every example in the book of how Donald Trump's been a raging racist. In fact, I gave you 2. And your immediate response was Hillary Clinton. So what the fuck are we doing?
Yep. And let's talk about Gavin Newsom. This just
get the fuck out. Oh, that's 5. That's 5. I was just entertaining it because we have no one else in the box. Now we do. But let's be clear. If you open up the conversation with saying, even if he was, I don't care, congratulations, you're a racist. If you don't care about racism, it's probably because you're a racist. Oh, that person left. Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people I'd like to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. You lost the argument at that moment. Exactly. Like, what are we doing? Even if he was, I don't care. I don't think he is, but even if he was, I don't care. I don't know of non-racist people that don't care about racism. I'm just saying. Just a thought. Just a thought. Guys, continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 200K and beyond. Share out the live with your friends and family. Repost, add it to your story. If you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. Send your daily heart memes alongside that. Let's knock out this little basketball goal. We have about 27 more of those left to go. And then hit up on the links in the bio. Make sure you're following me on everything and find the other best ways to support the platform, whether you're getting yourself some merchandise, joining the Discord community, or donating directly to the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Those of you on the tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker.
Bless you.
W's in the chat to Nightcap for the $2 super chat. Ante up mofo, run your shit. What? I will run my shit. I guess. Thanks, W. Thank you so much, Susie, for the air balls. Thank you so much. Medkey for the air balls. I appreciate you. And continue to send your daily heart memes, y'all. I'm going to reset this goal. Yeah, verbatim. I don't know of a lot of Democrats saying they don't care about racism. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm pretty sure there's a few. It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, that was a crazy statement.
God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
have to talk to him.
Jenny, for the masquerade. I appreciate you. What'd you say?
I said I thought I was gonna have to talk to him because you mentioned getting up, but then I didn't have to talk to him, and I was just so thankful. I was like, "Look at God."
No, yeah, I was waiting for you to be available before I did. Fuck it. I'll do it in a second. Either before the during the restart, or if we get another guest, I'll go ahead.
God bless you.
Because I didn't take it. Thank you, Medkey, for the gifts. I appreciate you. W's to you. W's to you. Yeah, Saturday nights are weird. I don't like
He was he was loud. He was just yelling and yelling and yelling and
for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. Yeah, we may have to, y'all. We may have to because they're being weird today. They're being weird, and I think we'll come back with the general topic. I was debating doing that one initially, and I was like, fuck it, I didn't want to change the graphics last minute, and I just started up the live. This is 13th.
Type the train.
W's in the chat to Nightcap for another $2 super chat. That was for the dude that got robbed. Got you. Yeah. Imagine me going, which it would be more justified if we're being real, but imagine me going, man, I went to a grocery store today. This white guy gave me a dirty look. I went to another grocery store today and this white guy gave me a dirty look. I went to another place and a white guy stuck me up. I gotta go vote for Kamala Harris because she's gonna put those whiteys in place. Does that make any fucking sense? Like, what? Also, that's you acknowledging racism, because if you literally would have voted for Donald Trump because you thought he was gonna put these black people in their place based off their race, then you guys gotta stop saying it with your full chest. Like hide it a little bit. Try to hide it a little bit. Trump supporters mostly yell when backed into a corner. Oh yeah, every time. It's as simple as this, guys. It's as simple as this. Not to mention you giving the example of again Kathy Hochul literally apologizing is funny. Like what? First off, no one's saying, those of you who don't know, black people aren't saying that black people can give grace to people, okay? In fact, I would argue we give too much. But we can look at someone, especially white people, who are historically the least qualified demographic to not only speak on race, but to speak around different racial groups without offending somebody, because how reckless you guys are and you having no home training on these issues. We understand all of these things, and we can give you guys a little bit of credibility, a little bit of grace whenever the right step takes place afterwards, right? So if you say something stupid and then black people go, hey, that was a really stupid thing to say, don't do that again. And you go, oopsies, my bad. That's all we can do. That's all we can work on. If you say a stupid thing again, we're going to be like, hey, bro, what are you on? And they're like, fuck, whoopsies, sorry, blah, blah. If you say it again and again and again and again, at some point we're going to be like, you dirty motherfucker. But then let's talk about Donald Trump. When Donald Trump says and does the racist things he said and done, and the black people go, yo, that was racist as hell. And then Donald Trump goes, I have black friends. Donald Trump goes, look what I've done for the black community. Donald Trump goes, oh, look at this person who did a thing that I deem racist that really wasn't, but by my own metrics, I would be racist. Then we have a little bit more grounds to say you guys voted for a white nationalist, Nazi supporting, Israel simping bastard. I'm just saying. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Trump has no friends. Oh, I absolutely believe Donald Trump has friends. Donald Trump has a lot of friends. The lobbying against the release of the Island Man files kind of friends. 6,000%. His friend that recently just took over the TikTok deal. Yeah, he has friends. Don't get it twisted. Donald Trump has friends in very high places. Clearly. The shit that man has been able to get away with. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it here, y'all. Should I switch the? Oh, because I named this one. I think I named this one Donald Trump's a racist, didn't I? I can end this one and then restart the one with the general topic, and then we can do regret your vote. I think that's what I'll do, and it'll just make that episode 48. Because we're coming up on, we're literally just hit an hour and a half. Yeah, that works. All right, we are going to do a restart, guys. Those of you on the YouTube side, it'll literally be like less than, I'd say about 2 minutes, really. 2 minutes, we're going to restart, and we're going to get the other topic. Those of you on the TikTok side, it would be just about the same. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate you. And then we're going to come back. We're going to switch the topic because the Trump supporters are scared tonight. I don't like Saturday nights. This is weird.
I'm going to say, I think on Saturdays, like, you should do either like mid-morning or stick to the 3 o'clock time.
Yeah, 3 o'clock time all the way. 3 o'clock time is perfect for me. That's one of the reasons I kept it, but I had to get that cleaning done. Y'all, so this is going to be my advice to you guys. if you're ever having a weird mental health day or whatnot, do some cleaning. You'd be surprised to see what kind of wonders it does for you. Unless you're a nasty fucking you, get off on that shit. So I can literally
What?
Tell me if y'all know what I'm talking about here. Have you guys ever felt like you felt a mental crash out coming down, like you felt yourself on the verge of not being okay?
Yes.
What up, Maze? What up, Maze? Felt yourself on the verge of not being okay, and it's like, okay, I need to do something. Or otherwise I'm going to like be in bed longer than I need to. I'm not going to get shit done. So I felt myself there for several reasons. One of them being I'm a very clean person, super clean person, and cleaning helps me feel better. My roommate disagrees, apparently. Any case, so I have my bathroom situation here, and I was going to do a deep cleaning, okay? And I went in there and I did my deep cleaning, and by the time I was fucking done, oh my God. Like, it was like a big burden was lifted. Absolutely lifted off my shoulder. Felt great, did great, did some laundry and other stuff. And it put me in a pretty good mood. Anyway, the piece of advice I'm trying to give you guys is whenever you're in that situation where you're feeling yourself feeling weird, you're about to crash or whatnot, be proactive. Don't just let it happen, right? Always do something, get yourself out of that slump. You're your best self when you're productive. You're your best self when all your synapses are firing at the speeds they're supposed to. So try to catch your shit before just letting it happen. That's going to be the advice. Music and cleaning, 6,000%. I always jam to my tunes when I do that. I was actually replaying the June 3 trailer and over because I love the new chant with Timothée Chalamet. It's fucking amazing. I can't wait for that movie in December. Anyway, or like today I got a tattoo. What kind of tattoo was it, Maze? You know I still don't have any tattoos. I have no tattoos. I'm birthday student over here, bro.
Me neither. Mm-hmm. Tattoo is a heck of a commitment, and I am a commitment phobe.
Commitment phobe is wild. Mm-hmm. Commitment phobe is wild, bro. Oh man. Alrighty.
That's forever. Oh my God. Ugh. Get a piercing. You could take it out. I have a few of those. You can take a piercing out.
I'm not really big on piercings outside of my ears. Yeah. I couldn't see myself getting any other piercing.
I used to have my brow pierced. I had my tongue pierced twice, but I took it out.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see you with that.
Really?
I'm really good.
Yeah, we're not at like almost 60, no.
What up, Dean?
Not much. I just, as a somebody that deals with people with mental illness on a daily basis and things like that, I appreciate what you said right there, but at the same time, there are people that literally.
Hold on a second, Dean. I'm so sorry. Is he coming in fuzzy for anyone else?
Not for me.
It's just my sound? Okay. Carry on, Dean.
I mean, there are people who are literally that advice doesn't work at all because there are reasons beyond just I'm not having a good day or I'm feeling bad that they can't just get up and clean their house or they can't do things. So, I appreciate that advice and all, but you need to take into account that there are people with legitimate mental
it's happening for YouTubers as well.
Conditions.
Really quickly, I'm gonna drop y'all. Come back up and see if that fixes it. Sometimes this loop back thing that we use so the guests can hear callers starts glitching horribly, and it won't be for everyone. YouTube can hear it, so typically them dropping and coming back fixes it. Let's see. You there, Dean?
Did I fix it?
Bam. Yeah.
Okay. So to kind of recap what I was saying, that there are literally people who deal with conditions like ADHD, certain other conditions that do require medication and treatment that literally can't just get up, do whatever they want and make themselves feel better. So I appreciate all that, what you're saying is like, hey, just get up, do your thing. You'll feel better. Everything will be fine. That's not always the case. Absolutely. And so that's just, one of those things that, yes, it's great advice for a lot of people, but you need to take into consideration there are certain members of the population that what you're telling them to do right now, they're just literally listening to you going, I try that every day, dude. And there is no way I can do that.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be speaking to that demographic because obviously there's more things than just getting up and doing it. I would consider myself what, I don't know the correct terminology, mentally able in that capacity to where I could maybe experience some things that other people do, but not to the same degree. So it is a privilege for me to even be able to say that. I obviously understand that, versus other people may need more than that. So absolutely, 6,000%, 6,000%. Also, fucking dope ass tattoo maze. If y'all in the Discord, you can see it, but you're not because you're losers. I'm just kidding. We're gonna go ahead and do that restart. Tube literally be back in like 2-3 minutes. So go somewhere, find someone's live, and I'll be back. I don't have a diagnosis for any neural spiciness, so I don't claim to be in any way, shape, or form. But I have some suspicions. They're just not suspicions that I will wear around until I know. No offense to people. I don't like it when people say, I got this, I got that. When you get your diagnosis? I never did. Then shut up. I'm not going to lie. That's my position on that, because then we know a lot of individuals who weaponize those terms and those conditions to get away with bullshit. It makes me sick. Especially, and it's disrespectful to people who are actually,
yeah, that's my ADHD brain, that's my autism brain, that's my whatever. And it's like, no, you're giving yourself an excuse.
Can't do it.